Hi guys, this is Ms. Foss, and I just need to give you an update on GeoGebra before you look at the tutorial. They changed things around so that their apps can be used during exams, which means some of the features are not available when you click on the Start Graphing button, which is what I've been telling you to use to start your projects. So instead of the Start Graphing button, what I want you to do is go to More Apps and click on Geometry. Not GeoGebra Classic, because that will be a different interface, but click on Geometry, and that will bring up the GeoGebra geometry tools. And you can see here that we only have some basic tools showing. So if you click More, you will get more tools, and there's even more tools down here. So if you click on here, it will bring up even more options for you. So if you cannot find a tool that I am using during a tutorial, just keep clicking on that More button until you can find it. All right, now it's time for that tutorial. Bye. Hi there, and welcome back to another tutorial for using GeoGebra for your geometric constructions. Today I'll be showing you how to create two tangents from a point outside of a circle to the circle. It's not as hard as it sounds. So let's get started. We're going to go to the Geometric Tools menu and start off by drawing a circle. So we're going to scroll down to the Circles menu and click on Circle with a Center. And we'll just make a little circle right here. And if you notice, my work area is white. I don't have a grid. I don't have the axes showing. And if you go to the GeoGebra help page that we have for you, you can learn how to set up your workspace this way. It's much nicer to have a blank workspace when you're doing constructions. And actually, if you notice, everything here is getting labeled. You see how my circle has the label C? So what I'm going to do is actually undo the labeling. And to do that, I go over to Settings, click on Settings again. Believe it or not, click on a Settings a third time. And here where it says Labeling, I'm going to do New Points Only. And I'm also going to put my rounding to 2 decimal places and save the settings. It's just a preference I have. Okay, so let's go back and do our circle with a center. And this time it's just going to label the points. And I want to get rid of this point B. I don't really need to see it. So I'm going to show or hide that object. Click on Show Hide. Click on it. And then when I click on this arrow, it disappears. So let's put a point outside the circle because that's the point we're going to use to create our tangents. So we're all set up to begin. Kind of center this up a little bit more. So the first thing we want to do is draw a line segment from the center of the circle to the point outside of the circle. So I'm going to go down to the lines and choose a segment tool and go from A to C. And I'm going to click on here. I'm going to change the attributes of this just a little bit, just because it's part of the construction, but it's not the actual tangent line. So I don't need it to be quite as noticeable. After I've done that, I want to find the midpoint of this line. And for this, I'm okay with you using the midpoint or center tool. So I'm going to click on that and then click on this line segment, and D is going to be my midpoint. I did that because I want to create a circle with a radius half the length of AC. So I'm going to go back to Circle with a Center and click on it, and click on D and open that up so that it's got a radius of DC. And again, this is part of the construction, but it's not actually the tangent. So I'm going to change the attributes of this as well, just so that it's there, but it's not exactly part of the construction. So the points I'm interested in are where this blue circle and this black circle intersect. Those are going to be the points of tangency that I'm going to draw the tangents from C. So I want to get the intersection of the black circle and the blue circle. So I'm going to scroll back up to the basic tools and click on the intersect tool. And first click on the black circle and then the blue circle. And you can see it's put points E and F in there. And last but not least, I'm going to go down and I am going to click on the line tool. Actually, I'm going to click on the ray tool. And I'm going to draw 2 rays, one from C through E and one from C through F. And because, I like to be fancy, I'm going to make those reds. They really stand out. And those are my tangent lines. So there you have it. Tangent lines from a point outside of a circle. I could draw the radii from A to E and then measure the angle that they create, and those are going to be right angles because the radius to the point of tangency is always a right angle. But it's a really simple construction, and if you don't have a compass or a straight edge, this is the way to go. If you have any questions, let me know, or your geometry teacher if it's not me, and have a great day. Bye.